Hello. It's live. Hey, Emerald. Hey, no. Hey, Richie. Ricky. Hello, Ricky. Hard. Good morning. Happy New Year, indeed. Merry Christmas and all that jazz, in case I missed anybody. How are we all doing this morning? It's alive. I know, right? And I'm struggling. I went to the eye doctor yesterday. I went to the optometrist. They're all like, why didn't you go to your GP? And I'm like, why the fuck would I go to my GP for an eye issue? Like, I was just like, there's no, like, okay, so for context, my eye has been, like, feeling like it's sticky or it's, like, grating on my, and it's very, like, painful and difficult to open. And I'm just like, there's no discharge, there's no smell. There's no discoloration on the eyelid. The eye doesn't seem to be discolored, or there's a slight amount of increased bloodshot, I would say, but like you would have to go looking for it, kind of thing. And it's like a reoccurring issue that happens like for a couple of days every like month or two, and it's increasing in frequency. And I'm like, why would I go to the doctor? You're an optometrist. Do an eye test. So, yeah, they did an eye test, and basically they discovered that I have essentially bad eyelash dandruff, and I appear to be having hay fever in my eyes. And I'm like, oh, yay. Basically, I'm getting like hives on the underside of my eyelid, which is what the grating feeling is. It's the bumps from the hives. So they've given me eye drops. Only me, I know, right? We get specific eye drops. But I am a child. One of my tisms is I don't like eye drops. I don't like things falling into my eye. So it's like trying to like feed a dog medication. Their eye wipes are really good. Oh, I would recommend baby wipes to clean my eyelashes, essentially. Or get like Johnson's No Tear like baby shampoo and like use a toothbrush to scrub my eyelashes. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not doing that one. I'll just buy the baby wipes. No. This is like I have to use eye drops, like because it has to go in my eye, Emerald. I'm not wiping my eyeball in the underside of my eyelid with wipes. So I put like 2 batches in this morning, and fucking hell, I have 2 versions. One is a super lubrication, and the other one's like an antihistamine for your eyes. So I put the antihistamine, and I got woken up at like 7:45, with the eye, not nowhere near as bad as yesterday, but I had to put the antihistamine one in, and then about like an hour later, obviously here on stream, I'm just like I'm still in fucking. Oh, Johnsons are liars. They do nothing but tears. Only crying babies allowed. Thought of this thing about super lubrication. That's what it says. Intensive eye drops. Lubricating and hydroponic drops to the prolonged release of symptoms of moderate to severe ocular dryness. Yeah. I've got the super lube in. After the antihistamine one, because like an hour later I still like I wasn't in pain, but it was difficult to open my eye, so I was like, okay, lube me up, let's go. But yeah, we're back playing Dragon Age this morning. For those of you, I know Ricky, you haven't been around in a while, we're back on mornings because life is strange and I can't do evenings anymore. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab a drink here. My model's gonna freak out. Me too. It's just pain in the ass. I bought myself some screen protectors. Let me get swapped over to the game because it'll take me a while to kind of like boot it up. We do have to like recap. Come on. There we go. Sort your shit. Alright, resume. We just have to. Whoa! Give me a sec. We're gonna lag out for a bit, just until we get into the game, because it's an old piece of shit. Ooh, okay. I has fought. Yes, we got backtracked a bit. That audio is loud. Give me a second. Okay. We do have to backtrack a bit because we lost. Oh, where we were. What are we doing? We were doing strength. I'm gonna be a bunkie. And then vulnerable. Play. But yeah, I hope it gets better too, because it's a pain in the ass not being able to see. But she was basically like, oh, how long do you spend like on a PC per day? And I was like, yes. And what we can do is, thankfully, this is no penalty for this, so I'm just gonna boop, equip that, and else. Give myself a bow and then swap back, and then let's start beating the shit out of this spider.
Very well. Quickly, we must fight.
Yes, as you noticed, instantaneously I fixed the game. The textures are like no longer freaking out. Oh yeah. You gonna give me loot?
It is begun.
You give me okay. You give me shade loot. Fine, we'll get around here. I gotta remember the buttons again. Spray mist for hay fever that can help with loot. I said I have eye drops.
I shall do
what
it.
I did was she's like, how much time do you spend like on a computer screen per day? And I was just like, yes. And she's like, oh, okay. Like, you need eye protection for like your computer, and I'm just like I know I do, but like I've also never needed it. Like I have glasses, but they're for far away. So like I only wear them during like what is it? I only wear it during, oh, I got gloves there, hold on. Yeah, I only wear it back over here when I go like to the cinema. You know what I mean? Well, I don't need them. I don't bother with like reading like menus and stuff like that.
Very well. As you say.
Like usually when I go to a restaurant, like either like if I'm going to a restaurant, they'll have like a fucking menu that I can like read up close, and then if it's like a fast food place, I usually like go to ones that I already like, so I already know what I want. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna get attacked by spiders, so we're gonna.
It shall be done.
Evil doggos. Spider. Right. Yeah. She's like, oh, just get like glasses with no like just like plain glass. With a blue filter, like for the lens. Oh, alright, hold on. No. Option. Audio. Zoom. Option. Audio. Okay, let's try that. There'll be a bit of tinkering with it as I try to figure it out because I can only do it in game. What was I saying? Yeah, she was like, you should get some glasses that just have like glass with some blue shield tint on it, and then I was just like, oh, okay. For at your computer, but like I've been doing like 10, 12 plus hours at a computer like Monday to Friday for years, and I've never had an issue. I use a lot of dark mode though, just for like my own mental sanity. Let me see if I'm going the right way. Yes. So I'm kind of like okay, I'm definitely not buying glasses here.
It shall be done.
'Cause I didn't go to my usual place. I went to Specsavers. I usually go to Vision Express. I'm like, I'm definitely not buying glasses here to put, like, you know, a couple of €100 to put fucking pieces of glass in. And then I was like, got home and I was like, wait, I can't wear glasses on my computer because of my headset. I've tried doing this before, I think.
Away with you.
And I'm like, yeah, no, because of my headset, I can't put glasses on. It's awkward as fuck. It damages the glasses and it's also just uncomfortable.
It is begun. I shall do it.
So I'm like, okay, there has to be another
Very
one.
well.
Has to be another way to do this for screen protection and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, hang on a sec. Can't I just get like a filter on the screen? So I went and bought myself. Yeah, you can get basically like like a panel that you put in over your. Oh, look, the arrow. Not firing anymore. Okay. Basically get like a screen cover to protect your eyes from like blue light and stuff like that you just put directly onto the screen, and I'm just like, that's better than what I had planned. I don't know why she just didn't recommend that. Used to be a blue screen you can put on TV, might see. Yeah, no, literally, it's like I bought one. It's just a filter. So I bought one for each screen and they're on the way. Because I'm just like, it's much cheaper than trying to repair glasses for it. So I was like, yeah, that'll do. And I could just tax it if that's what it's grand. Bum, bum, bum. Come on, die, you. You're gonna give me any good loot. Punk.
Gain the advantage.
Can I get heavy armor while I was around here? No problem, Emerald. We did get heavy armor, right? That's what we want. We're gonna be a big, heavily armored person. Big bunky stick. Hey. Okay. The ones I have are better. Okay, the guard armor I have is better. Oh, we've already equipped all those. We got an injury kit. Okay, I don't need any brand. And then you. We'll get. Ooh, I got heavy boots though. Hold on. Are they the same as the ones I have though? Are these heavy boots? Light boots. Well, the Lion's Paw leather boots give me the same amount as the heavy boots, so I would need to basically have much better heavy boots. Right. Yeah, the game's far more stable after I fixed that. So basically it was a patch that you can patch the launcher of Dragon Age Origins that fixes all the issues. It was just like, here, I found a video on it, and it's like, guy was like, here, you just run the patch, assign it to the launcher, and it fixes the memory leak issues and stuff like that. All right, here we go. This is where we were last time when it crashed.
By the Maker, it's a dwarf.
You're
Lady
surprised to see a dwarf
Iduka,
in the Deep Roads.
What are you doing here alone?
No problem, Emerald. Take
Where
it
are your
easy.
troops?
Talk to you tomorrow. I am Lady Adukin no longer.
You have been made to walk the deep roads, then.
You mean you were exiled? What happened?
I do not think matters of dwarven honor are any business of ours. You need not answer, friend.
I will answer because my brother's an asshole. I was betrayed by my brother.
Lord Trian?
No. Balin. Trian is dead.
I see. The brutal intrigue of the dwarven court continues, then.
Yep.
Your father intimated as much. There is no reason for you to walk these deep roads and die for something you did not do.
Please, Duncan,
You've
take us with
already
you.
proven yourself both resourceful and skilled, and I would expect nothing less from an Idukan. When last we spoke, you told me you wished to join our order. I imagine this isn't quite what you meant, but you may still find great honor here. As leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, I would like to formally invite you to join our order.
Yay. I would be honored.
Then welcome. We leave immediately for Ostagar to join with the human forces facing the Darkspawn hordes led by King
All right.
Kaelin.
My
Stay
brother's
close.
dead. My brother
Notice your
betrayed me. My
Darkspawn
father's
are on every
heartbroken.
corner.
Time to get the hell out of here and
We will
cause
be
some
traveling
mayhem.
south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The
to
King's
get
forces
companions.
have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there,
Dun,
Duncan.
dun, dun.
King Kaelin, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Introduce me to Lady Duke.
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I am Sriji, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey
I know how to play
Wardens
the
are
politics
desperate
game.
to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. It's good to see one of the honorable stout folk outside Orzammar.
How much do you know about dwarves, Your Majesty?
I've always wanted to learn more. Perhaps you could enlighten me sometime.
I feel like like all the things about King Kaelin, like, he was willing to learn. He's like, ooh, he actually kind of reminds me of the the Wizard King in Black Clover, where he's like, ooh, and you form a magic, show me. And everyone's like, sir, you have to act like a nobleman. And he's like, no, magic is fun. And I feel like Kaelin was always like, oh, I'd love to learn this and I'd love to learn that and I want to hear stories and tell me all more, and like, who cares if they're of noble birth or whatever, like, can they fight, can they draw a sword, let's fight together. It's kind of like, I always felt like he was a good person. Don't know about king. I feel like he would have been like a really, really good king for a long period of time. I'm not saying he is king. If Your Majesty wishes.
I do. I'll make sure to have the finest dwarven brew brought up from the palace cellars. After we've dealt with the blight, of course. I've been to Orzammar. King Endrin invited my father to a grand proving long ago. How does Endrin fare these days?
I'm his daughter, and he was fine when I saw him last.
Well, it seems your story may be even more interesting than I suspected. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Alright. Your welcome means nothing to a human ward. No, we're not being Karen. You're too kind.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Alright, I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the Tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain
Reality is
sends out a
never
search
quite
party. Farewell.
like
Grey
the stories, I
Wardens.
suppose.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
But this one's different. Yeah, you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? He seems to regard you highly. Why don't you just ask him to do it?
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Alright, what ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Yeah, especially if we're going to get done before the battle. Going in prior to that is bad. Bad. Why is the ritual so secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Okie pokey. What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business
we're gonna run
I
around
must
and cause
attend to.
mayhem.
You may find
been
me
a
at the
long
Grey
time since I
Warden
played
tent
this game.
on the other side of this bridge,
Like a
should you
good
need
couple
to.
of years. Alright. I'm gonna make sure there's an actual save, just in case. And I leveled up, so get this. We're gonna go strength. Next. Going to go version. And underarms and play. Can't tell if the game always looked this good or is the texture pack that I put in. Fine. Alright. I did put in like a texture
you
pack.
must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yo.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I'm looking for Grey Warden
Try
called
heading
Alistair.
north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Okay, where is Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Okay, tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Teyrn Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat
Everybody.
without hitting somebody important.
Alright. Oh, scratching my face. The Circle of Magi is
A
here.
few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
I'm gonna mute myself and blow my nose.
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow,
puppies.
painful death. Terrible.
Where is the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Teyrn Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Teyrn Loghain wild, that does.
Yeah, he's very, very much like the Wizard King. Fucks off. Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest.
Alright. I'll be on my
Good
way.
luck to you, then.
Alright. Gonna keep an eye out for stuff. Oops. Right. win. We'll do the rounds.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I'm Serinda.
Well met. And good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Do you know much about Darkspawn?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
I'm not much of a dwarf after all.
Home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade,
It's really interesting to
lies
have
the
people
Black
talk to you
City.
about magic and my characters being like, what? You do what now in your dreams? You have dreams? What? What are these? What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
You humans and your chantry.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Death is no failure, my friends.
Alright, let's
you will not have failed your
go
king.
grab
You
maybe
will
the
have
Templar
served
in the
your
corner
maker.
and try and get all the info,
Die
because
in
you
this
get
battle,
XP
and
for
when
like
you
talking to
stand
people.
before the Maker in the
and,
land
like-
beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not with death.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
The Fade? Question mark.
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
Boom, as you wish. Right, we'll go elsewhere. I didn't get a pop-up for knowledge. It's a shame. Nothing more there. Alright, so we're going back into the camp.
Remember those who have fallen and those
Back,
who
see if
have
we
yet
can-
to fall. Maker above, hear the prayers of your son.
Bogane's guard.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about him.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He
I'm
was
a
the brains
dwarf.
behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Marik rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Okay, is he inside? What's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Uh-huh. Surely you can tell me a little about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right
They
back.
should talk.
Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I'd like an audience.
I suppose you have a message for him.
No.
Hold on then.
Just want to talk to him.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Yes. Yes.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens
Sure,
goes
we'll say
beyond
yes.
the ordinary.
We don't
Are
need
you
to tell
aware
him.
his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
Whoop. Fascination you don't share.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. You're no surface dwarf, I can see it in your eyes. Smart of the Grey Wardens to look for new recruits in Orzammar. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I do not know.
If Kaelin has his way, you will. Now, I must
Onwards to
return
victory,
my
huh?
task. Pray
Hey,
that our
John,
king proves
welcome in.
amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
You don't seem very fond of him.
He is Marik's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
It's like, he's the king! And I'm like, I don't give a shit, he's not my king. Alright. That's... My eye's a lot better now. Hello.
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now?
Tell me about the king.
I suppose I do. Though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
We'll see in the coming battle.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Do they fight often?
More than usual lately. Good thing the Teyrn's the only one who can speak to the king like that.
I should go.
As you wish.
Alright. I think there's free shit up on the ramparts, so we're gonna go there. Attack the sergeant?
Look, well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Could be free shit up here. Doo-da, doo-da. There it is. Loot. I'll be at least able to...
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
Hello?
My faith, though all before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my guide.
Whoop. Alright, let's try the other end. There should be some stuff like... The whole thing is, like, we're gonna, like... strip our companions naked.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends
because game knowledge.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a
I can't open any of these boxes.
They're strong,
frustrating.
cunning, and smart, but don't listen to those
Half the time I want to play rogue just so I can break open all the boxes in the camp. I'm gonna lurk while I make chicken thighs and baked potatoes. Ooh, very nice.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentle folk.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
Some
Alistair
questions?
can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
Alright, so you can't talk to Duncan. It's been quite some time since played, so I'm just trying to figure out like, the Ash Warriors.
We must think to our hounds. To an Ash warrior, a hound is as much a weapon as a blade.
Go tell Teyrn Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Watch this guy? Yeah, there we go.
You're the dwarf who walks with the Grey Wardens. A respectable decision.
You know about us dwarves?
Some, like all Ash warriors. Our training originates from the dwarves. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash warriors, as you should well know.
You traved with the dwarf berserker
Our
warriors.
discipline was passed down to us from the time of Luthias the dwarf son. He trained with the berserkers of your kind, long ago.
Cool, I actually didn't know that. I must not have gone on this dialogue option before. You're same as the berserkers in Orzammar?
Perhaps. I've never been, so I cannot say for certain. But I'm told our traditions are the same. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he
My
trusts
eyes a
me
lot
with
better.
his.
Wow, that lubrication really worked. Is the dog that good in
A
combat?
trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Ooh. Right, just moving around in my seat. What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find
Doggy.
and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood, what do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal.
Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The Wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Why have you painted the dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. But the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
Clever. One of the enemies painted Macaddies as well.
Why? Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
Absolutely not.
Good. I hear death is unpleasant.
Right. I should be going.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
He's eager to get smashing. Watch me. Here. Alright. Closer. Candlemaster.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden?
I am
could use some
indeed.
help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting
We're
won't
gonna
be an
save
issue.
the doggy.
Will you help?
Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All Wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Alright, let's
Go
go.
in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Hello, doggy. Kill the dog. No. Put the muzzle on the dog. Aww.
Well
Sad
done.
puppy noises.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
We don't know. I might be why.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red center.
Will the dog be alright without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
Okay, we have to get the flower to save the dog. It is very, very important. Where in the wilds will I find it?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Alright, I'll see if I can find it.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Alright, we've begun the quest to help the dog. We gotta pick it up on the way, I'm just going to... Well, drop that over there. Because that's an active ability. Up this. Here, because we won't be using that. Okay. Then we got our two smashy abilities. Close it. I think there'd be...
So, any last... Well,
there you go.
You're not what I thought you'd be.
What? And who are you? What do you think I'd be?
Not a dwarf. Yet, here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Alright, maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare? No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see? And I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit.
And why were they sneaking around
they plan
camp?
to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari Wilds here. Miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Ooh, spooky. Why are the wilds so frightening?
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here, question mark.
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright, boom. That's one guy found anyway, so it's grand. You?
How do you do?
Quartermaster.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
I can't say I have.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. Oh, I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
You need help tracking her down.
I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
What's the other goods? Injury kits, health poultices, potions. Well, we're going to drop, 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 drop. And we're gonna drop all this crap for the being. Drop the daggers. Get rid of the blade. Get rid of that. Crap. Won't be doing any crafting today, so don't have to worry about that. Right. I always feel like. Can you afford 3? Yeah. Always get health potions, especially when you don't have a mage early on in the game. Yeah, the one I have is better. What about that one? Okay, so we do want to kind of get that one. We have to probably loot some more shit before I can get it. That's fine. We'll basically work on getting a new pair of gloves. Mine is better. Mine is better anyway, so yeah. Alright. Alright, let's go talk to the Tranquil. Terrifying.
Welcome, young woman.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable.
It's sad what happens to them when you find out later on.
Its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Alright, why you speak strangely.
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
They're not feared by dwarves.
Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Like a hard practice.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
They always speak so creepy. Perhaps they should tranquil all mages then.
You might feel differently were you a mage.
Which means he doesn't approve. To some degree. Let's talk about something else.
Of course. What may I assist you with?
What is enchantment?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments are there?
Runes
Get all
exist
low down
that
the
hold
enchantments,
the
then move
power
on.
of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Alright, I should go.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna touch.
That course of act. Welcome, young woman.
I should go.
Goodbye.
I thought he was gonna give me a different dialogue option after I touched the box. Got it. It's this way. Because I know up the ramp, Alistair's up one of these ramps. I think this one where he's not, so I can go talk to people.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
As you can see, minor dwarven kin.
I do, though I cannot pass on the respects of your ancestors. The Maker looks kindly on all who will receive him.
It means little to me.
How unwise, considering the difficult battle to come. May the Maker show you mercy anyhow.
There we go. Scroll. I need to there. Come on. There you go.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Oh yeah, Jory's theater person. I am. Who are you?
Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware dwarves could be Grey Wardens. I've only seen a few of your folk in the castle dealing with the smithy.
Why couldn't they be?
Since the Grey Wardens protect human lands, I guessed a dwarf would not wish to join. Obviously, I'm wrong. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I'm curious about the joining ritual.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it?
It's all a big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Alright. That, and then locked as well. God, I wish... My thing's like, I want to be a rogue so I can break open all the chests. Alright, we can't go that way. Double check where we are. Yeah, basically we're gonna have to go over here next. So take him away downtown. Running fast. Legs are small. I'm a dwarf. Alright, let's start. Get our first proper person.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Alright. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. No, you're a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Don't worry, I'm not a mage.
Less being yelled at for me, then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, from Orzammar. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
You must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
What can you tell me about the joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you.
That's suspicious as hell,
Haven't
Alistair.
been any dwarven Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about Darkspawn.
No, we've been fighting them for centuries.
Hard to believe most folks here think the Darkspawn disappeared after the last Blight, when your people still suffer every day. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Alright, the argument I saw what was about.
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
What's a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently,
nice.
they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I met both of them.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
Alright, let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Alright, can I immediately talk to Alice?
Yes?
Tell me a little about yourself.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me. And becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
He wasn't allowed to leave. But Duncan was just like, I am the leader of the Ferelden Grey Wardens. You can shut the fuck up. You didn't want to join the Chantry? I was gonna say the Tantry.
For me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry.
You speak fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
Maybe he thought you'd be useful.
Or maybe he just happens to be a good man.
I don't have anything else.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
That'll develop further as we touch buttons. Can I touch that one? No. Touchy? No. Can I touch anything? Alright, let's go back to Duncan. Or maybe I can run down here. I don't think there's anybody here at this time. Yeah. Grand. Alright. Back to Duncan it is. I won't be using Alistair in the future. My plan is to do a different one.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more
mere
ammunition
presence was
against
sass, okay?
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need the blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Alright, and what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts.
Oh, sorry, my
it
face
has recently
is very
come to
today.
our attention that some scrolls have been left behind,
there we go.
magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Alright, get some blood, retrieve some scrolls. What kind of scrolls are they?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
It's like, oh, you want to force the issue? Here's this, like, couple of 100-year-old scroll. Shut the fuck up and do as I say. What if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
B or B, a couple of 100 years later. Whoopsies. Is it part of our joining too?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
Alright. Find the archive, 3 vials of blood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okie pokey, and now we've got a full group. Alright, we are just gonna go straight to it, I think. Nothing really else left in the camp. Go.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna scour every inch of this forest because I never remember where anything is. And I know there's a bunch of stuff in here that I need. Alright, I will quickly save. Save files. Alright, onwards and upwards. There's a bunch of resources out here. Alright, guys.
As you say.
Yeah, actually gonna... enemy... What is it? I have to remember how to do these. Enemy health is 20%. I want to do self. What is it? Enemy nearest visible. Want to set that to attack. Save. Oh no, I'm gonna save. That's fine. Davith. Enemy. Nearest visible. Attack. And then Dory. Enemy. Full. Attack. I want to make sure they react. And not just stand there like they did.
I shall do it.
Bunch of wolf pelts. Let me see. Map point is okay. We haven't got much. Let's stick to the right.
Say your prayers.
We're getting there. Last dog. Perfect.
As you say.
I am
Is that
ready.
what I'm meant to do? Let's go.
Indeed.
Oopsies.
I shall do it.
And then I think I got everything. Alright, cool. Right? Alright, hold on.
It shall be done.
Missionary. And once. There it is, cork. Okay. Up, mark all. Alright, cool. So I get the quest. Activated the missionary. A bunch of stuff we could do out here.
Over here.
Hello, sir. That's a very moldy cow.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn.
This is not a time to be
They
glib,
came out of the
Alistair.
ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Alright. Go back, soldier. You'll be grand.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know?
Let's just walk into the Horde.
I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
You sound like a coward to me.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Not many humans, maybe.
I know I'm relying on you to protect me. Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this
I
easy,
forgot
however.
about that.
So let's get a move on.
Alright. Alright. Where are we? Yeah, I'm gonna try and stick to the right so that I can catch everything. Oh. Grab that anyway. Does that shape? Ooh. Where is it? Over here. Alright, we're gonna kill him first. There we go. Kill him as quickly as possible.
As you say.
Bonk.
Beware.
That one. We're all going to that one, so I'm going to the next one. Bonk.
Too slow.
Alright. That's where I was. items. Vial of Darkspawn blood. That's number 1. Whoop.
Very well.
See if they got anything good. Vial. Vial. Right. Right. Let's go. Sorry. Which way to spin the camera? What's this one? I don't think I can. Alright, I'm gonna go.
It is begun.
Come on, everybody, start attacking.
Dead yet?
Hey,
Dead yet? Don't say I didn't warn you!
Get the bad guy.
I'm bleeding!
Come on, you got this. I'm not wasting health potions on you guys.
our skill has won the day.
Alright. Loot?
Really
As you say.
Just so you know.
Take. Chest. Alright, let's have a look. Bum 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 bum. Need. Put idle. Color resist. Gloves. Probably in the journal. You have successfully obtained the 3 vials. Cool. And then quest related. Ooh, quest related. Alright. Goals. I don't care about injury. It's not important. And back over here, because there's loot from the corpses. Boom.
Very well.
Far over here. No. So I'm gonna run around the water's edge because I know there's like there is something hidden in the reeds. We don't remember where. There. Okay. Rail sign.
It is begun.
Alright, and then we're still going good. Oop. Bad guys. Wolves. Bad guys. I'm going after this guy. Oh, down you go, big boy.
Let's fight. Let us do it quickly.
Right to the face!
Sit down. Alright, I'm gonna get the guy back. Bonk. One's gonna. Be good.
That's a lot of blood.
Alright.
It is begun. It shall be done.
Alright. Stay out.
Very well.
And bunk. stabbing me. I like how they tell you that like Alistair can detect like a Darkspawn, and then like you hear them with audio cues before they attack. Clever.
It shall be done.
Check. Might need to come back down this way. It's fine. Flower, I need that for dog quest. Boo. Boo. You stayed there because this game can surprisingly kick your ass if you're not careful. Even though I'm playing like I'm thinking like that. Here is wolves and part of the quest, so come on. There you go.
We fight for honor.
Yeah, the AI gets slipped in here.
Very well.
To the dead!
Over here, just so the characters can actually like. The alpha is what we're trying to kill. Bonk. Up to go. That should help.
I am ready.
Now attacking though he's stuck. He's a rogue. He'll be fine. Here we go.
As you say.
Bum bum. Or is there something specific for all the wolf pelts? I think they also just sell for money. Yeah, chest. And a letter. Alright, look. Weapons is the thing, better than my one. Yes. Boom. Better there. That's fine. Fine. Journal then. Ostigar, I found the thing for the pound. Culture and history. Highlighted. I thought it was. Creatures. Box. Tree. Westerly. Yeah. Okay. That's a farewell letter. I think I finished that quest. Quest completed. Yeah. Okay. I got a cool sword out of it. And I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna go down to the left. I think up to the right is like a big ambush that gets you killed pretty easily if you're not careful. So I'm basically try and sweep my way around. I think elf fruit is like the only thing I'm gonna keep, just because it like allows me to like make more potions. Let's check our. We need to go this way, or here. Death root. Oh, they're all hung. Bad. Were retrieve. Nope, there's far back here. Left. Here. Yeah, this part over here. I think so. I think I'm back here. Right. We're gonna go further over to outside, because I know if we go further down to the bottom right hand corner of the map, that's where like the end of the quest is. The area, and we don't want to do that just yet. See if we get more resources. that before taking on that colossal pile of shite. Let's see if we can get down there. Yeah.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
As you say.
They're nearby. We can find them. Sec. There we go. And bonk the big guy.
Dead yet?
Looks like he healed there for a second. Healing for you.
And stay down.
Alright. You're good. We still go a little bit more to the left, right? Over here? No, I'm just crazy. Yeah, I'm just crazy. Alright, we'll get rid of this guy anyway.
As you say.
Right there.
Say your
Are they
prayers!
for fighting, if I remember right? Yeah, right here are the
Don't say I didn't warn you!
The wolves are pretty
Push them back!
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Right. Rigby's last will and testament. And not one. Talisman, you pass myself someone named Rigby in a body in the Cur world. Find the Akashi, mention the will, and take it to Jata at Redcliffe. Alright. Rail sign. Rail sign. We don't have the location of it just yet.
Very well.
Wait, maybe I can get you. Open that. Suck. Alright. Keep the loot. Smashy. Hey, level 3. I wanted to get at least a level up before I went to go do the main part.
Shall be done.
Alright. Yeah. We're gonna go Constitution for a bit just to extra health pool. Wand. So, I don't need the golem and other constructs just yet because we're not in that part of the game, so I can hold out and get something else. We'll do is again. Check. Alright, so we are going into the dangerous area. Yeah, it saves just before because it knows. Yeah. Yeah. Right, first thing I need to do is I need to fucking bonk this guy. Come here. Yeah, right. I'm stuck in crap. You. Go after that guy. Need you. Go after that guy, yeah, and then I need you to go after that guy. Make.
Right. Here.
Oh my god, you're all stuck. I hate you. Over there. Alistair. Crap. Need to kill him as quick as possible. Right, and then I need to that.
I'll be done. I shall do it. It is begun.
Alistair got this. You, and I'm gonna let Alistair use a health potion.
I am on.
Alistair, why the fuck are you just standing there? Come on.
Shout.
Alright.
Very well.
We survived that, actually. Not bad. I think it's been a while.
A bit more die.
You can understand why suddenly everybody dies.
It is a blight. Always done.
Cannot let that mage cast fucking spells. He does fireball and shit like that. It's like, nope, I really need that not to go off.
As you say.
Oh, I hate trap. Look at the armor and stuff that I got. Oh, I think. Go. I forgot about the traps that they fucking do. Like, it's like, oh man. Inch of ashes. Right. I'm going to save. Just, I want to have that section done in case anything happens. All right, so we're gonna go to the right and explore. You're bad guys.
It is begun.
They're there. Ooh. Slay Queen. Funk.
Come, let us end this. As you say. I shall do it. It is begun.
No loot from the other guys. Well, there's a couple of areas you could get the flowers in. Come on, quick. There we go. Done. I think the exit is nearby. We're still looking for the cache. Saving game. Alright. Back up a bit. I think it reads, so I'm gonna quickly go back here. We're looking for cache that was hidden that we have to deliver. Right? I don't usually tell you where it is. There's here that we missed. Maybe as well. I do a lot of looping in this area just because I know there's a bunch of stuff that you can miss pretty early. Like literally there's a quest where what was it? The one we have where it's like find your man's hidden stash and then bring it back to his wife. Like that doesn't like resolve until like Act 3. Go this way. Hidden in a tree stump, I think, maybe. It's over. Not the stash is over here, but there's a place where we Alright, just an elf root. I'm gonna do a loop back down here. Oh, soap. Nice. Yeah, I think like the stash is like in a tree stump or it's in the reeds. Or it's like really close to the exit and this was pointless. Oh, there's a Alright. Then alright, we'll just keep an eye out. Is that it there? Yeah, it's over near the that's what I thought it was near the reed, so hidden cache. There we go. Take the lockbox. Continue. Alright. Perfect. And then keep going, follow the chasing signs. I think there's like an achievement for either an achievement or there's like loot for having like found it. We are all about that loot. Okay. Alright. Alright, this next one, there's two. One here and one. I don't know, it's a bit awkward.
It shall be done.
We're going around in circles here, but thing for getting all the signs. Remember what it is, though. Fun. Oh yeah, it was up here. I'm just gonna let the character auto walk because I don't remember how to get up this. Oh, so she just. Okay.
Very
Great.
well.
Oh.
What's this?
Boop. Then can you through our rubbish? Alright, so Jason saw one down there. Hard to walk. To like the left? Yeah, it's over here somewhere. It is.
Looky here.
So down. Back to where we need to go anyway. Come on. Right, we're close. All right, hold on. West. All right, so now we have the cache locations. Where is it? Don't go back. Okay, it's up ahead. Right. Somebody else put another trap. Right, it's down. Ah, okay, so that's why this area is more... So it's like there is something in this area. Alright, cash. Go. Ooh, nice. That's a lot of stuff. Alright. Gloves are still better. Got robes for somebody, though. Mine's still better for the time being. Whoa! Beady zoomy! Somebody got stuck. Alright, I think that's all the quests that we had. I'm gonna quickly do a loop and we're gonna get the hell out of here. There's some stuff. Pile of rocks. Suspicious pile of rocks. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Oh, shit! What the hell? I did not know about this.
Very well.
Bonk!
I shall do it.
I regretty spaghetti. Stay down, you son of a bitch.
Right to the face. Do not falter. Any last words?
I wasn't expecting to summon a demon. Whoopsies. Come on, stay down. Let's kill you. Fantastic. Pile of rags. Jesus. Ornamental sword. But lucky. Don't want... I'll take it, but I don't want this. I regretty. Pile of rags. Okay, I forgot. I either forgot or I've never done the pile of rocks. And where are we? Yeah, we're gonna get all this up area. Bad guys?
I shall do it.
Bad guys. Yeah, bad guys. Right, come here, you. I'll catch you.
Shall be done.
Bunk. Alright, okay.
As you say.
Try and split the forces. Oh, I got bumped. Return the favor. This guy, oh, it's an alpha. Yeah, I need to get rid of this bunk. Kill him.
Say your prayers.
Funky, funky.
That went
down here.
It shall be done.
A lot of stuff there from the alpha. Alright, I can't wear that. That's fine. Weapons? Sword. Magic greatsword. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take the magic greatsword, thanks. And what is... Nah, right, we're good. A lot of nice stuff from him. Good on that little bit that we missed.
As you say.
Importance here. Save money. Else, I think this is the last section then. Right, upwards in. Get the box, right? There it is.
Very well.
Yoink. Alright, character number 2 incoming! Oh, big stretch. There she is.
Well, well. What have we here?
It appears we
Are you
found
a
Claudia
vulture,
Black.
I wonder. A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I first know you and where you come from.
You are the intruder here. I believe the first question is rightfully mine. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a
Swooping
witch
is
of the
bad.
wild, she is.
It's called
She'll turn
Dragon
us into
Age.
Toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, dwarf. You have nothing to fear from any witch. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
Alright. You can call me Sarita.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent.
Are very articulate of you, Alistair.
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us through?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow
One
me, then,
story's not being
if
a
it
coward.
pleases you.
And then we go from Claudia Black.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before
Catherine
you 4
Janeway
Grey Wardens who...
of the
I see
USS
them, girl.
Voyager.
Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dara. If she's really a
turned
witch,
me
do you wanna
into
make
a
her
newt.
mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your dwarven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm no fool if that's what you're asking.
Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Alistair, stop being sassy.
Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances.
Just Morgan in the background going, Mother, shut the fuck up.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
Yeah.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Dun dun dun. What do you mean the great
Either the
threat is
threat
greater?
is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing.
Ah, yes, there's the crazy
mind
barmy
me.
bit.
You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
I like that. It's like, we're not going to make you traipse back through everything. We're just going to make it so that Morgan takes you home. Like the good little babby that you are. Alright. Right, so first we have to... Oh, I paused by accident. First things first, I want to talk to the dog officer, I believe. Yes, his medicine.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Right, is this the flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment.
And then we're gonna
He
touch
looks
the
better
dog.
already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
Alright, what will happen to him now?
Let's give him a day or two to recover. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
I love this last in this game sometimes. This is still, like, it's a fantasy, grim, dark fantasy realm, and we're still mocking taxes. Oh, sorry, my eye is just a little bit... Yeah. Alright, I'm trying to remember, that's wrong testament. Yeah, in Redcliffe. Like, Act 2. Okay, the blood. Yeah. Okay, so we just have to... Oh, wait, hold on. Very important. Boop, boop. Prior game knowledge. Okay. It's your first time watching this game. You can already assume what's gonna happen. It's fine. Plymouth already told you the answer. Right. I will give Alistair some equipment, just because even though I'm not going to plan to use them later on in the game. Medium with Alistair. Fine. Better. Oh, I thought it said 150. Alright, never mind. Templar longsword. Everybody should have a bow. Ace. Do that one. Care about that one. Power. I want to go medium armor with you, so we're gonna wait. Alright. Don't question why they're all naked, it's fine. Duncan, hello.
So you returned
It's fine,
from the wilds.
fine, don't question it.
Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Alright, okay. Maybe... You should tell you about Morgan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Okay, can you tell us what the ritual's about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Dun dun dun. Is that why he's so
If
secret?
only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Dun dun. What would you give for a
The more I
contact
hear
bar?
about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Maybe it's a hazing. And the bravest one here, and are all humans such cowards?
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the
I wish
joining.
to stab the ritual.
The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those...
We're
those
masters of our
creatures.
taint now, are we?
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Sorry, I'm giggling at the word taint. Okay, I'm a child. Get on with it.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Good man, Davith. The judge says no.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
And there you go. That's what Jory wanted, was glory. You honestly think you can fight Duncan?
I am sorry.
Blech. Coward.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Stop laughing. Stop being a child.
From this
Come on.
moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
That's icky.
It is finished. welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
Imagine if all 3 of us had died.
How do you feel?
Nothing you said prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Thank you, Alistair.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Oh, this Davos. Jory was a wimp. He was in it for the glory. And once it kind of actually got tough, he was like, oh, I don't kind of want to do this anymore. Very well.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Right, and then I'm by myself. I think did I level up? Boop, boop, boop. Alright, let's have a look. I did. I'm gonna go 2 for Constitution, so we're up to 20, and then 1 in Strength. Next. What's the damage? Just the penalty attack. This one. Hold on. Go 28, and then I can get both of these. Okay. Play. This is.
It shall be done.
Boom. I should talk to Alistair, maybe.
If the king wants to see you and Duncan,
okay, gotta go
you
straight
probably
away.
shouldn't keep him waiting.
He might.
Save. Try to do saves based on notifications. Usually I do like 1 save. For this game I'll do multiple saves. I always do that. I'll just do by area.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few
Who
men
shall light the
stationed
beacon of
there.
Gondor?
It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Another side mission away from the main force. Thrilling.
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Everybody's fighting.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
I want to point out that, like, I know I've played this game before, but I can't help but feel that was so suspicious even for new players.
You will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Teyrn Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Yep. Where is the tower exactly?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Okay, when do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Alright, and then... what if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Teyrn's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
Alright, how much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Okey pokey, it's the eve of battle. Are we in any danger?
Of course. Even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
Alright. We know what we gotta do.
Join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alrighty then, we are finished for today. Everybody, thank you for joining in. For those on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will be back tomorrow at the same time with more Dragon Age Origins. We will be doing the Battle for Ostagar then. Let me see, is anybody on at this hour of the morning?